Hey, what is up, Reactorites? It's time for another Nerd Reactor show. We still need to come up with a cool name. I think a temporary one is Nerd News with Booze. That could be a Today show. Maybe you guys could come up with something better. But I'm joined with Mark and Tiffany right here.
Hello.
Yeah,
How's it
and
going,
yeah,
guys?
how's your what is it? Third week of quarantine.
It's good. Been catching up on a lot of Dragon Ball lately.
Same as last time.
Well, Dragon Ball Super now.
Uh-huh. So it's Dragon Ball Super.
Mm-hmm.
And is Dragon Ball Super done?
No idea. I have no idea. I think it's still continuing because a friend of mine told me that the manga that he's still waiting on the anime to catch up with the manga, so I guess not. So I have no idea. But I am at a really intense and awesome part of the show right now.
So Goku is in this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's still kicking ass
Yep.
and still beating people up.
Mm-hmm. He's beating a lot of people up now.
How about you, Tiffany?
I'm doing okay. I started a puzzle.
Which we can see.
Right now.
Show me the puzzles. Is it the same jigsaw puzzle?
Yeah, it's this one. It's a hard one.
What is that? Oh, it's Cinderella.
Yeah. And it's like, it's pretty intense.
Did you see the one I'm working on?
No. What one are you working on?
Well, I'm also using it as a stand, but...
Oh, yes, I
Ready,
remember that. Yeah. Yes. This one is 750 pieces.
Oh, this one is 1,000. It's super... It's really difficult because there's a lot of areas where it's the same color.
Hi, Bob.
Hey everyone.
Just talking about how our third week of quarantine's like, and Mark's been watching shows, and then Tiffany and Mark, they're working on jigsaw puzzles.
Yep.
They're both Disney related too.
Mm-hmm.
One's Up, and then the other one's Cinderella and Prince Charming. That's Prince Charming. That's his name, right?
Prince Charming, yeah, or Prince Henry.
Well, he has an actual name now.
Henry.
I think it's Henry from the live action.
Yep.
Got your booze ready?
Yep. Oh, we are. Oh, we're already live.
My little shot glass.
We're already live, man. 6:30, right on time. Bob. Bob's
it's
late.
Shredder.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
Cheers.
I have two options. Which one should I do first?
The blue is fresh, right? Or cool, I think it's called.
Soju? They're both soju?
Yep.
I'd go with the blossom or sake.
Which one?
Sake,
this one or this one? Yep.
Let's go with the pink one.
Pink one.
All right, fine. Hold on. Let me go get my stuff.
Oh, Mark didn't have his
Peer
stuff.
pressure?
Nope. No, hey, we don't condone peer pressure here. Get it, Mark. Get it. The booze.
Yes.
How's your third week of quarantine, Bob?
I've been getting stir crazy.
I can't hear Bob.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can't hear him.
You can't
Can you hear me, John?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty clear. Everyone's clear.
Bob, say something again.
Hello.
Talk about your third week.
Hold on, let me try this.
I don't hear you.
Well,
Let's try.
I'll try to relay the message.
How about this? Can you hear me any better? John?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Tiffany?
So yeah, just talk about your third week.
Me and my frozen Patron.
Ooh, Patron.
Yay!
Aww.
Shots.
With
Everybody.
Yeah, House Stark.
Very nice.
Then Mark's gonna get I don't know. There's so many ways for a Stark to die. Impaled in the heart, I guess, or head chopped off. Which one do you want? Which one of those?
So where are you streaming this through? Are you streaming this through YouTube?
What? You don't want to? You got to represent. The best way to represent House Stark is to die.
Half of them died. I want to be on the living half of that.
The living half. Okay, you can be on a Sansa Stark side where she does things. She sits down on her throne and then tells people what to do.
Now I want to be like Jon Snow and lead everybody and don't do anything.
It's like I'm gonna do my best to be a really good leader, but in the end, it wasn't me all along. It was my little brother who was the leader that God
Mhm.
deserved. It's terrible.
Mhm.
What a terrible last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones.
It was really bad.
Yeah, so we all watched that, right?
Yeah,
Whoa, spoilers.
completely.
Today I wanted to have, or actually not today, it was yesterday. I want to do a topic on Tiger King. Bob, you wanna talk about
Bob.
It's such a bad show.
it's so bad it's good. It's like a train wreck. You can't
It's so
Yeah.
take your eyes off of
awful.
it.
Yeah.
The Tiger King, Joe Exotic. I'm watching his. I'm trying to watch more of his videos on his YouTube channel. What is it, Joe Exotic TV? Like
Fuck Carol
sounds like a lot of
Baskins.
fun. What was that?
F Carol Baskins.
Oh, why don't you like Carol?
No, I'm just doing what he says. But she fed her.
No, I'm not. I'm not a fan of Carol.
Yeah, she fed her. She totally fed her husband to the tigers.
Yeah, I think she.
She totally killed her husband.
Yeah.
Like her
And this great.
whole but from what I've only watched the first 3 episodes. I'm quite positive that I won't finish it just because it's just so bad.
What part of it makes
but
it bad for you?
huh?
What makes it bad for you?
It's just I'm not a reality TV person at all. I hate Housewives. I hate all those shows.
All about
Well,
the
so-
Bachelor,
Same here.
Bachelorette.
Hate 'em.
Don't you dare, John.
Awful. I can't.
Oh,
don't get the
Bob loves that
too.
shit.
Bachelorette, Bachelor, all those are so bad too.
Bachelor in
I-
Paradise, Bachelor
I
Winter
can't hear Bob.
Games,
This is
Bachelor
annoying
Island.
me. I'm gonna leave out.
Okay,
And
Tiffany's
then come
gonna
back
leave
in.
and then come back. To see if
Yeah.
it works. You can hear her, Bob, right?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you can talk more about it. Now that you have one less person that isn't a fan of The Bachelor. Have at it.
Sweet. So we outnumber. Just push this guy to the side.
I still gotta watch The Bachelor though. No, it's like
Mm,
I know that I'm gonna be a sucker for just hating on certain characters, and it's like, what is this guy doing? What is this girl doing? And it's just like the whole chaos, a train wreck, and that's why you should watch Tiger King, Bob. It's the same shit.
Hey, Mark, can you hear my background music?
no. No.
I can't hear your background music.
See Avengers
Now I
Endgame
can
sound.
hear you.
And I can
Still
hear
can't
I
hear
can
it.
hear it. Well, then you know what? It's okay.
like the first.
Just-
What's like the biggest news for me today was the what's her name, the writer for She-Hulk, talking crap on. She was talking crap on Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, and she compares it to the Bud Light virus. And I was like,
What?
Yeah. Let me read what she said. Let's see here. But yeah, it's just the it was deleted though, by the way. The her
Yeah.
tweet.
Someone was
A lot of
like,
people, there were some
"Oh,
people that got upset. It's a joke. Sometimes you can laugh about these things, or sometimes you're like, you know what, it's too soon. But here's what she said.
Yeah.
Her deleted tweet. It's COVID-19 is going to be like Rise of Skywalker. It's a nightmare. It's going to be a struggle, but then we're gonna get to come out the other side and pretend it never happened. Tiffany, you laughed. There you go. Anyway, that was a controversial tweet. It's been removed, and she's writing for She-Hulk, which is part of Marvel Studios, which is under Disney. So I'm like, Do you want someone talking crap on your own company? What are your thoughts?
I mean, didn't Oscar Isaac and didn't Finn both do the same thing?
What did they say?
They're the ones who were like on Twitter were throwing a lot of like videos or posts basically making fun of Star Wars, and that they couldn't. Oscar Isaac had an interview that they weren't allowed to have a gay relationship because Disney wouldn't allow it.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, that's making fun of their direct franchise. So, I don't see a problem with her having an opinion. She probably liked Return, or what's it called, the second awful one, Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know. She's allowed to have an opinion, in my opinion. I believe in America, where we have this thing called freedom.
Oh God!
The thing with freedom is people don't want to hear it, like with certain other camps, and then they're like, "No, I don't want to hear it. Take it away." And then and then we have now where everyone's just trying to like tell each other what to do.
That's called communism or fascism.
Oh
But,
God!
yeah, but that's the thing.
I'm doing my
And
puzzle.
so she's now like a target on Twitter. People just attacking her, especially with her comments about South Park, or she's talking crap on South Park. And
John, you got really low.
oh, I got low.
There you go.
Oh yeah, just she was
Get
talking crap
low.
on South Park, and the South Park fans just attacked her. It's like, hey, you don't talk crap on South Park. But
I'm okay with
some
that.
people can have opinions on whether they like her something or not.
Mhm.
But be prepared for the
Agreed.
consequences if you're expressing that on Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's,
Twitter's a scary place for that.
especially when you're writing a show like She-Hulk. So now people are like, wait a minute. She can't handle
Yeah.
jokes like South Park. How's she going to do She-Hulk?
Mm-hmm.
So it's very interesting to me. Just
But who do you guys want for She-Hulk to play She-Hulk?
there's this. What is it? What's her name?
Alison Breeze, like one of the ones we're talking about because of Glow.
Yeah, Alison Brie. They're like doing like Photoshop pictures of her.
Beyonce. There's a lot of people in the running.
Beyonce?
You guys okay with Alison Brie?
No, not okay. Who's Alison Brie?
She's in
Who's that again?
Community
Community.
And
and
Glow.
Glow on Netflix.
Oh, Glow. That girl, one of the main characters.
The brunette.
Like she's, yeah, okay. So she reminds me of my sister. Like,
Brie.
yeah, like 100%.
So when you bringing your sister on? No, I'm just kidding.
Your sister is.
No.
Yeah,
Huh?
every guy has a thing for her from Community.
Actually, like what's her name?
Really?
Jillian. I like Jillian. She's my favorite.
Jillian too.
Oh, Jillian Jacobs. She was great in
And,
Love.
she's. I don't know. She was in an episode of I forgot what show it was on Netflix, or I think it was food related, and she was showing off Koreatown, and I was like, oh, she's eating Korean food. That's cool. So I was like, all right, I dig that.
So many people eat Korean food.
Do you eat Korean food, Tiffany?
You've been with me eating Korean food.
Wait, what was this?
You were drunk, probably. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's probably.
Tiffany
were
has
too,
fond
weren't you?
memories of your time together eating Korean food.
Oh no, I remember. Hey, Tiffany, I do remember us eating Mexican food together.
That's not Korean.
I know, but I remember that.
I remember that too. That was the night that I lost my phone on the metro.
Oh no.
What are you talking about the Korean
No.
food?
Yes, Korean food we had. I'm pretty sure that you were there too, Mark. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
doubt it.
Yeah, either way, She-Hulk. Anyone else?
No, it was after. It was when we had the open bar for the Star Wars Kenobi.
That wasn't me.
And it wasn't you? Okay.
That was not me.
Someone else then. I don't know who.
Yeah, I don't think I was there
But-
for Korean food with you.
You drove.
I drove. What did I order? Korean barbecue? It wasn't Korean barbecue. Or was it?
I'm pretty sure there was kimchi. Like that's Korean.
All right. You're cool then. You're cool. Tiffany.
What?
Everyone's cool here. Everyone likes Korean barbecue.
Yes.
You know what I
But,
don't like though, John?
What?
Pho.
Pho?
You don't like pho?
Wow, yeah. I'm
What?
pho's
John?
okay. Pho's okay. Like I can eat it, but I'm not a
I
huge
love
fan.
pho.
Pho is like
would rather
the poor
have-
people ramen.
I would rather have ramen. I would rather have pad thai, katsuyu.
I feel like I'm more Asian than all of you.
But oh yeah, so like speaking of Marvel Studios, She-Hulk, there's also with the whole world right now on lockdown, production for Falcon and Winter Soldier that's like being delayed too, and Sebastian Stan was talking about it. I'm not sure when, but even he doesn't know like when it's going to start again or start back up. And I want to watch. I'm excited for that show.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Baron Zemo and his mask.
What was that?
Baron Zemo and his mask.
Yeah. And like with all these stuff, like I think we were talking earlier today, Bob, about Sony movie stuff, Ghostbusters, what is it, Morbius?
hmm
And so it's kind of expected. I don't know if you guys are sad about it.
Well, all of Sony, they said all their movies are pushed to 2020 or 2021.
Yeah.
1 full year. It's coming out in March.
I wonder why they decided 1 full year instead of maybe later this year. Or maybe
Probably
there's too
because
much
since there's
competition.
no to be determined date, and if you think of the holiday movies that are probably already up and in line to go, they would be competing. You figure what they need at least 4 weeks of space for another big tentpole movie, so they can make their money. So they can call those weekends a year from now, versus trying to squeeze in during the November, December Academy Award rush of movies that normally comes out around that time.
Mhm. You
I think it
we'll-
makes sense. That's why Deadpool came out in February, because that's a slow time.
uh-huh.
And look how Deadpool did, because there's no movies that generally come out in February.
You know what also
February,
came out in
March,
February?
April.
Birds of Prey.
So
Oh,
did
I
Black
actually like
Panther.
that movie.
Which is doing great on VOD.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Nope, it just got toppled by what was it? The other movie that Bloodshot. Bloodshot just beat Birds of Prey on VOD.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know why? Because we were watching it. Lewis from Nerd Report and I were watching it last week, and I think that helped turn the tide. They were like, "Oh man, we got to support Vin Diesel."
Oh my goodness.
It's I enjoyed it. It's not like the greatest
was good.
movie, but like if you were like so hardcore into the comic books, like if I was hardcore, I would be like, "What is this? Why is his skin is not white? His eyes aren't bloodshot. What's going on?" But I guess they try to make it a little bit more relatable because like people be watching like, "Oh, why is his skin color different? And why are his eyes red?"
Because they're
Especially when he's
bloodshot.
walking around the city, they'll be questioning it. But
I'm almost kind of relieved I wasn't able to watch it.
why?
I don't know. I never really was looking forward to it. And then when I got the opportunity, I'm like, well, I got nothing to do on that Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
So let me go sign up for it. But then, work kind of took over, so I had to skip it. And, that was kind of like, well, no love lost there.
Yeah, but that beat Birds of Prey, and I'm like, what else is coming out soon? When is Trolls? When is that coming out?
This week,
This week?
Really?
I think this Friday. It's either this Friday or next Friday. It's one of those.
Oh, you know what else is coming out this week? Tales from the Loop from Amazon, and that one I'm really excited about because I was able to check out 3 episodes from that, and it's I don't know, it's like very mysterious, like you're not sure what's going on, and it takes place in the future. It deals with everything is possible. That's like their tagline, where we make the impossible possible. And what's his name? What's the guy that was in Two Popes and Pirates of the Caribbean? Jonathan, is his name?
Price.
Jonathan? Price.
Yeah.
So he's in it. He's the one that makes things possible.
Make things
And
possible.
it has robots in it too. It's kind of like a juxtaposition of new tech and rural life, like farming life, and some kind of like it kind of reminds me of Stranger Things, where there's like a secret underground facility working on something scientific, and you're like, what's going on? But here, it's all about unraveling the mystery on what's possible. Like, I don't know if I can try to be vague, but still try to tell you what they're trying to do. But it tells from the loop. When you think about it, it could be something like time travel, where it's like a loop. So that could be one thing. And it's based on digital paintings from this guy from Sweden. So it's so they're able to like make a whole show out of those. And I was like, hey, that's a lot of good material to do.
From
And
paintings.
I like the show. Can't wait to see the
Cool.
rest of the episodes. The first episode, I think you guys will like it. Like it's a slow burn, but then like once these type of shows, sci-fi, there's gonna be some kind of like twist, kind of like Westworld. When you watch it, there's a twist, and I think you'll dig it.
Has anyone watched the new season of Westworld?
Yeah,
I stopped.
You stopped?
The new
I stopped.
season is picking up because right now Dolores from the very first season, she's
Yeah.
wholesome, but now, spoiler alert, she's tired of this shit. She's tired of being treated like crap, and she wants to take over and rule humanity and have her time to shine as robots. Kind of like Magneto, trying to rise above and have the mutants take over. They no longer matter.
Interesting.
Yeah, I stopped after season 2. Well, I didn't even finish season 2.
Kind of boring.
I didn't even finish season 2.
What happened, Bob?
No, just the music playing right now on Spotify is the Avengers Endgame portal scene. So just hearing all that music and like picturing exactly what's happening
So
during
do
it.
you have that on repeat?
No, it's just playing a random the album mix with a bunch of other random tunes.
Hmm.
Avenger? Yep. Eesh. It just gives me the chills and teary-eyed.
Yeah, hopefully the next Marvel movie, Black Widow.
I just rewatched the whole series like 3 weeks ago. Now I gotta rewatch it again after hearing this.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like
Quarantine,
you
what
got-
else can you do?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Play Warzone.
Do puzzles.
Do puzzles.
I
True
Join me
story,
on
I hate puzzles.
Words with Friends.
actually hate puzzles too.
I bought my mom a 10,000 piece puzzle from Japan, and I swear to God, each piece was smaller than a penny. I have no idea. Like, she's like, and she loves puzzles. She's like, I can't do this. I was like, I didn't know they would be that small. But, man,
Well,
those-
it's 10,000.
Pretty small.
It's
These are pretty
10,000.
small pieces too.
yeah, it was like what are they called? The not hibiscus flowers, the ones that come once a year.
Cherry
Blossoms,
blossom.
cherry blossoms. Yeah, it was one of those because I was there during cherry blossom season. Nope.
Nice. Actually doing a thing with Thomas Kincaid. So I
Cool.
wanted to do one of his puzzles. They're sending us artwork to decorate our living spaces with.
Nice.
And we're doing like a competition. So
It's like you love Disney or something.
it's like I love Disney. I don't know.
Tiffany's former Instagram name was it Disney?
It was Disney Observer, and then we switched it because we wanted to open it up to more opportunities. So we still do mostly Disney, but we were trying to do our Universal scavenger hunt, and we had to postpone it to November already. So
Ooh.
it was supposed to be in May. But
Oh, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
yeah,
And then what was it? more stuff. What else was delayed? What was the other Sony movie that was delayed? Ghostbusters, Morbius,
Everything was
Un-
delayed.
Uncharted. Huh? Anyone excited about that? Or is one of those where, for me, it's like Uncharted's been delayed so many times. I'm like, I stopped really caring about it until it comes out, and maybe a trailer comes out. And I've been hearing some
Yeah.
comments where people are like, Tom Holland, he wouldn't be a great Nathan Drake. What do you guys think about Tom Holland as Drake?
I mean, a young Nathan Drake. People realize this is going to be a young Nathan Drake, not the Nathan Drake, older Nathan Drake from the
Not Nathan
games.
Fillion Drake.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think people realize that. And I think the people that say that don't really play the games, because when you play the games, you know there's a young Nathan Drake, and he acts nothing like the Nathan Drake we know. He's different.
yeah, yeah. So this is his upbringing.
Yeah.
And we got a younger Sully. He's not old, old Sully. It's Mark Wahlberg. So I'm looking forward to it. I just don't know how quickly they can turn it around, because with so many directors coming in, and they just got Ruben Fleischer on board a few months ago, and all of a sudden, like, oh, it's a quick turnaround for them to start filming. It's like, what, no pre-production, or is he just going to go off of what's been done already, which doesn't give me like a lot of confidence, because it tells me that he's just doing it for a paycheck and not really putting his own spin or vision on it. So I don't know.
So you would rather have someone behind a project really invested and excited, and also like, hey man, just being a people person, and like the best person like that I can think of off the bat is Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia. Like he plays the game, he reads the books, and he's a great Geralt, and I love that.
Yeah, he campaigned for it. He campaigned really hard for it.
So like when you're good, and then you're like a people person, you're actually he's like the man of the people. Like the fans love him. So
Yeah,
that's how you do it, and you hype things up. And recently, the whole She-Hulk thing. I think the writer, what's her name? She's been doing the opposite of that. Instead of just trying to champion things, she's just pissing people off, and it just reminds me of Ryan Johnson, where you're just talking crap on the fan base. And like, so she's just going off on just attacking, like on her Twitter. She would just say, men, screw men, or men, listen to this. It's like very vague. I'm like, why am I not a fan of when people generalize like that?
I'm definitely not.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, imagine if she replaces the word men with something else, like a race, and people would be like, hey, what? Whoa, that's bad, But yeah.
I'm pretty sad though about Morbius and Ghostbusters though. I did really want to watch those.
Yes.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to both of them. I was kind of thinking more they're going to be, or it's going to become one of those movies that's surprising and makes like $200 million. So it does pretty well. Yeah, I was just really looking forward to Jared Leto trying to redeem himself after the whole Joker thing. Like, I feel like he probably really put his whole heart and soul into this movie, trying to gain the respect of moviegoers again. Especially because Morbius is such like an interesting concept of vampires, and then trying to cross it over into the Spider-Man universe, the Marvel universe. There's just like a lot of cool potential that movie can have.
Yeah.
But I'm really hoping that even though it's not Disney per se, but that Disney releases Black Widow on VOD, and then maybe Sony will follow with Ghostbusters and a couple other ones. I doubt they will, but I think we're gonna have a really, really tough box office year. With the whole coronavirus thing, especially with what's his name, Fucci, saying that it's going to come back in the winter or in the fall. I think this year is going to be really tough for the movies, and that's actually probably why Sony pushed it next year, because they won't even be able to release anything in the fall or September to December if it comes back. So
That when you're talking
people are
about
still going to
that,
be afraid. It's going to be 6 months before malls and movie theaters and all those get packed again, because who's going to want to go to an opening night movie theater knowing it's going to be arm to arm?
Yeah.
People are going to be really affected and worried by this after.
Yeah. Like even
So-
afterwards when
I don't think that they
announced it.
can. I feel like they have to separate seats. Like
Yeah,
only
so
have
that's half the amount.
like I feel like everything is gonna be more limited
Yeah.
if they do open things up.
So how many
Um,
seats are you thinking? Like 3 seats separated or 4 seats?
Well, it's difficult because like if you're with someone, then like how do you like check everything? There's like really bad feedback. I don't know where that's coming
Oh, that's from Bob was
Oh,
typing.
okay.
Sorry, I was typing. Go on.
I was like, I didn't even hear myself.
But yeah,
Um,
yeah, that's huh? What if
like-
you have a significant
Because
other
if you're
or
going with your
family?
family, how do you separate things out?
Well, I think that the way they were doing it before when AMC first started doing it is that like if you bought 3 tickets, the seats next to you wouldn't be able to be bought. So it
Mhm.
was like you still buy in a group because that's your household, that's your group. So like if if the 4 of us went to a movie theater together, the 4 of us would sit by each other, but no one would be able to sit in the seats on either side of us.
Mm-hmm. Well, that should be like more like 3 seats.
Well, like just think of like and Tiffany, and I guess in your case, Disney's like
Yeah.
what 40 to 50,000 people a day. Like
Mhm.
there's no way they're gonna allow that.
Yeah.
Like that would be asinine if they did that. And then are they gonna allow like even worse? And this might cause some issues in the future. Are they gonna allow like how many foreigners a day? Are they gonna be checking IDs? Like, oh, you have a passport. Okay, we can only let 1,000 of you in a day. Like that's gonna be some stuff that we're gonna have to really worry about in the next coming months.
Mm-hmm. So scary.
Wait, what if
do any of you guys know anyone that has gotten sick?
that's gotten
Yeah.
sick?
Thankfully,
Yeah.
no.
No, it's just people that we hear that we know of, like the chef from Ugly Delicious. Well, he got sick and then he died from the coronavirus. And then there's somebody else that is also an actor, old actor, who passed away from that too. I forgot his name.
Yeah, my coworker's grandma died actually this
Really?
morning.
From that.
Yeah, I guess she gave up her ventilator. She was in her 80s and she wanted someone else to have it.
Oh,
So
Oh.
within 24 hours of giving that up, she's gone.
wow, that's crazy.
That's so sad.
She
Yep.
I know a
sacrificed
couple
her
of
life
people that have it. A friend's uncle has
the
it,
hero.
and the old coworker, their family has it as well.
Mm.
But yeah, so it's getting closer to home.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
day.
And, yep.
It's still rising. And then was
Yep.
it Arizona? Bob, you were sharing that about
Yeah.
the governor finally trying to crack down. And he sent a list of essential places that needs to be open, and the list includes churches, restaurants, a lot of places. So it's just like,
Are you really cracking down though?
are you
Like,
really cracking down? Well, it's like a long list of things that are still open. I'm like, okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Let's try to like thin the list out, but I don't know. But I feel like the people that are upset about that list, they're more gung ho about it than where we're at, like where I'm at in California, because you're like, hey man, this shouldn't be open or this shouldn't be open. I'm like, I kind of want this place to be open. But
That's not
what are
safe.
you gonna do?
I don't know. Social distancing.
Yeah,
We should make
and
a
I feel like
make
a lot of people's
song.
doing it. Like, look at the there's like a report where the air in LA is cleaner now. Like, you look at the sky, it's like blue.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I know that they're using some of the beaches as places for people to go that have it that are homeless.
oh yeah.
As like their like one of their stops before they go into the hotel areas. Because they're trying. So FEMA yesterday they confirmed that they will hotels to be used. So the hotels will get reimbursed for the using of the homeless people. But they have to make agreements with the hotels still, and so they're working on trying to get that space figured out. But right now, I think it's Dockweiler Beach is being used as a holding spot for homeless that have it.
Cool.
But it's cool that FEMA is like gonna pay for hotels and stuff for them. Something
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Was it so back to nerd news. We were talking
Yep,
about
sorry.
Morbius, right? And there was a set on the wall in the Morbius film, a graffiti.
Mhm.
You look at the graffiti on the wall, it's black, a black circle with two white eyes and a squiggly line beneath the two eyes. And then people are like, hey, that's Venom. So that means like a Venom graffiti is going to be in it. Does that mean Venom and Morbius confirmed for the same cinematic universe? And
Yeah.
It's like, come on, yeah.
Yeah. I think they already
Yeah,
said
I thought they
that
already were.
Yeah.
So this is just more stuff to add on to that, especially with the Morbius trailer where you see Vulture at the end.
Yep.
It'd be crazy if it's not even Vulture, it's just Michael Keaton playing another character. They'd be like, why? Why?
No. It has to be.
Yeah,
It's the
two,
same
it's two
jumpsuit.
on the nose.
Yeah, it's the same jumpsuit, same kind of performance. So it's the exact same one as Vulture. Has to be.
Yeah, that's cool that we have more, clues that hey, it's going to be part of the same universe. And so Spider-Man. When are we going to see Spider-Man?
I don't know. I don't know how that's. I honestly don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, what's the contract with Spider-Man? Can they mention him, or did Marvel Studios say nope, you're not allowed to use him in any of your other stuff, only in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Whatever deal they made years ago, especially to continue making more Spider-Man movies, probably included all that.
Yeah. So now that it's interesting because you have these characters. It kind of reminds me now of Netflix's, Marvel shows like Daredevil and Jessica Jones, where it's kind of like they're part of it, but they're not shown in the actual MCU. So it should be interesting to see how Sony's going to pull that off.
Yeah. Especially since Kevin Feige is only foreseeing the Spider-Man movies and not the other ones.
Yeah.
So wonder how Amy Pascal is, overseeing everything. Unless she left. I don't know. I think I heard a thing where she left the Spider-Man universe.
Really?
I don't
Is
know.
that like her baby?
I guess so, but I don't know.
She's like, poof, I'm done. I don't know. I think she would say something, or she would die trying. Like, no, you can't
Yeah.
take Spider-Man away from me. Spider-Man! Out, am I?
Yeah.
Are you doing the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, William Dafoe as Green Goblin?
Yeah. That was it.
That was good.
And then Amy Pascal's going to throw a bunch of pumpkins at the executive.
While Macy Grayson's in the background.
Yeah, they turn into skeletons. I want to watch the original Spider-Man again.
Oh, so she did leave.
She did leave?
She left Sony.
Oh, she left Sony, but she's still part of like Amy Pascal.
No, she left Sony for first look deal for Universal.
Wow.
Wait, you mean like the
Interesting.
Dark Universe?
No.
Oh, okay, I was like, 'cause then that was a really bad move on her part.
No, this was I think she left after Far From Home.
So whatever
Yeah,
happened
so-
to the Dark Universe now with Invisible Man having just come out? Is that just done?
No, it's done. It's been done. It's been done since The Mummy tanked in theaters.
Invisible Man did good,
Yeah.
so maybe they'll bring it back.
Well, I've always been a proponent for Jason Blum overseeing the Dark Universe because he did well with Invisible Man. He did well with the Halloween reboot. So
Yeah.
why not let him tackle, the Dark Universe? And he already outright said that he wants to do it, so might as well let him take the reins on it because he clearly has a passion for horror. So might as well, right?
Yeah,
I agree.
you'd be sad
I like
about
the new Mummy though.
Silence.
Silence. You know what to be happy about today? Bad
Hmm.
Boys for Life
What?
is now on VOD.
Yeah, you can acquire it.
Yeah, and also Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh.
I love that movie.
Yeah, we all saw it or no?
No. Nope. I wanted to, but the coronavirus thing, kind of took over.
Have you played the original games?
No, never had.
Yes.
I've always been a Nintendo person
Why can't you be both?
because my parents never wanted to get any. My parents didn't want to buy two consoles at the time. But I'm
My
thankful that they
cousin
got
had
me.
Sega. I had Nintendo, so we like
Swap.
Yeah.
So you're both.
went to each other's houses and we played.
Yeah, my first console was the T-shirt that you're wearing, John.
Regular same.
This is your
Yep.
first console.
Yep. I think
That's
that's
what
pretty
I-
much everyone's first console was, unless you're like,
My first console
Old.
was the Atari 2600.
I was gonna say the Atari, but yeah.
There it is.
Duck Hunt.
And then
I miss Duck Hunt.
up, down, down.
I still have my Super
left,
Nintendo.
left, right, BA start.
Yeah, Duck Hunt was crazy too. It's crazy how
You have your original
the
what?
technology back then we were able to do that with the light guns, but now we can't do that with
Yeah.
modern TVs, 4Ks, and all
Mhm.
that. Like it just doesn't have that because back then you had the cathode ray tubes that can pull that off.
Mm-hmm. Wow,
Yes.
that
That's
still was mind blowing back in the day.
But yeah,
I
Sonic the
loved it.
Hedgehog is good. Like if you're a fan, if you played the games, the music. Junkie XL did the music for Sonic.
The
And-
music is so good.
So good. And then like the beginning, I don't even want to say a lot, but it's his music pays homage to the games, and when you hear it, you're like, I remember that if you ever played Sonic. The first level of
Mhm.
Sonic. The
So
first one.
John, so I got to ask you 3 questions about the movie.
There's 3 questions. Wow. Not
Okay,
Four?
ready? Can Sonic really move?
Sonic. He can really move. Sonic.
Does he have an
Got an
attitude?
attitude.
Is he the fastest thing alive?
Fastest thing alive. Yeah. What did you
I-
watch the one with Steve Urkel, right? Juliet White,
The
UPN.
the cartoon?
Yeah.
Is that what you
That's what
guys
I
are
was just
referencing?
referencing.
We're referencing
Yeah.
the ABC one.
Yeah,
More
the
of a
theme
serious
song
take.
to the cartoon.
Steve Urkel lives by me somewhere. Lives in my neighborhood.
He's somewhere. in
I
the
took a
neighborhood.
picture with him once. Yeah.
Jaleel White.
Where is he?
Huh?
Where is he?
Say Jaleel White. He does a lot of cooking shows.
Cooking shows?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Is
he's,
it
he's
him?
on like free Food Network shows.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's entertaining.
I love Family
Making
Matters.
chili dogs.
The only
Sonic
reason
likes
he would
chili
take a
dogs.
picture with me is because it was my birthday and he had to look at my driver's license to see.
Mm.
And I was like, it is my birthday. See?
Yeah, they need to make another Family Matters, like a sequel, like Full House.
Only if it's the original family, since they're all still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's cool to right. Like no,
As far as I know.
No.
I mean, it got
issues.
canceled abruptly though in like the 8th season. It's just same with Married with Children. really popular shows that just ended. Like they didn't really have a finale because they didn't know it was their last season. So like
Wasn't
I
there
think the
a
last
writer's
season of Family Matters, Urkel was getting married to Laura, and they were gonna have the wedding, and then it just ended. Like they never
Right.
really had their wedding.
Urkel
I thought it
or
was a writer's
Stefan?
strike.
No, Urkel. She leaves Stefan for Urkel.
What?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
dude, I've watched that
Urkel,
series. Like 10
Urkel is just a
times.
phase. Mark. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
She ate the Urkelos and fell for him. If you remember the Urkel cereal,
I don't.
I could spew facts about that show all day.
I bet you can.
I like it. I think it was a writer's strike.
The writer's strike.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Whenever I think of the writer's strike, I think of Transformers Part 2. And how bad.
Oh, is that why it was awful?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Well,
Oh.
that doesn't explain like Part 3 and the rest. So. But
Hey,
I
there was
think
nothing
part,
wrong with Part 3. Part 3 was good. They destroy Chicago. They bring back Tyrese. Like, that shit's good.
that writer's strike lasted forever.
Speaking of
Bumblebee,
which,
they all thought they died. Come on, that's such a good movie.
speaking of
What's
which,
up, Mark?
I got this shirt just for the fourth movie,
Nice, nice.
and then I
Just
watched
for
the
the
fourth
fourth-
movie,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, oh god, but it's okay. I like.
Were you
Grimlock.
excited that Michael Bay? He's gonna. What is it? There's reports that he's gonna do picture deals with Sony.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I guess Sony wants to partner up with Michael Bay to do something else. I don't know what though, but it's a big thing. Hello, Mandy.
I think
How's
as
it
of
going,
yesterday.
Mandy? She says, I was watching reruns of Family Matters last night.
Where?
I have no idea where.
It's on Hulu.
Is it on
Is
Hulu?
Yeah.
I have Hulu.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Dude, when the little Urkel, the ventriloquist dummy, tries to kill them, like, on 3 episodes,
Yeah, I remember
I totally
that.
had that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
remember
had
that. I actually do
I
remember Eddie was actually in a TV show that I
Transformers.
recently watched.
Eddie was Jazz.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
he was
not
there.
that, but like in person. But I saw him on I don't know if you saw the HBO show The Leftovers, but he was in season 2 of The Leftovers. But he was only there for a few episodes, and then they just kicked away his character.
Did you know that Urkel wasn't even until like the 3rd or 4th episode? He was only a minor character that was supposed to just have essentially a guest role, but the feedback on him was so great, they made him a series regular.
Yeah, that's the same
Actually
thing
wasn't
with
doing well.
and that was the same thing with Chris Pratt's character in Parks and Rec.
Community. Or yeah, Parks and Rec, yeah.
Yeah,
I say Community. I'm watching that show right now.
what Parks and Rec?
Yeah, I've been watching it again.
I need to start
I was
watching that.
watching it right before this stream.
Yeah, I've been reading. I want to watch it because I know that I've been reading more about like just what was it? I'm watching this movie by Alan Yang, who did Master of None. He did Tiger Tail, not Tiger King. And so I was like, hey, how did Alan Yang partner up with Aziz for Master of None? So they were working together in Parks and Rec.
Yeah,
Alan Yang was a writer, and Aziz actor. So they had a good relationship. And like, we should work together and do something for this Master of None. And so I
Aziz
was
is
like,
great
man,
on the
that's kind of
show.
cool how that happens. How people come together, work together, and they bring something really awesome.
yeah,
Great
yeah.
show.
And everyone on the show is still really close. So, I wouldn't put it past them to do like what they're doing with Friends and have like some sort of like reunion episode or something down the line.
Oh yeah.
All
Speaking-
those
speaking of
reunions
Chris
and
Pratt.
You got
stuff.
Ron Swanson.
What do you think of Chris Pratt as Nathan Drake? If they were to do like the adult version.
I can see that. Although it would be a little bit of
I see him more as
typecasting.
an
'cause-
Indiana.
I'm not familiar with any of these characters, unfortunately.
Nathan Drake is very much inspired by Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah, he's a rated R Indiana Jones.
cocky,
Oh,
but really charming.
Very
charismatic.
sarcastic and charming. So think
Uh,
Indiana Jones meets Han Solo.
Yeah. What's
Okay.
the actor that's in Firefly?
Nathan Fillion.
Nathan
Nathan
Fillion. So
Fillion,
imagine
yeah.
Nathan Fillion. That's pretty much it. That's Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
Okay.
But imagine, Chris Pratt, because he's younger, playing Nathan Fillion, playing Nathan Drake. Which Nathan Fillion actually played Nathan Drake in a short fan film, which is
Yeah.
amazing. You got to watch
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Which was really good. I was so happy he was able to finally do that, even though it is, a fan film. I was really happy because I was really campaigning for him once they announced that they were doing a movie. Like, oh, Nathan Fillion would be perfect for that. So, but when I found out his actual age, I'm like, well, maybe he's too old to do any of the stunts.
Hey, if Harrison Ford can do Indiana 4, let Nathan Fillion just one time, just once, just do a legit official
Or
Uncharted film.
maybe they'll do a surprise and it's Nathan Fillion as an older retired Drake talking about his time as a youngster,
Yeah,
which ends up being Tom Holland.
man, that'd be great too.
Yeah.
Or his grandson, Nathan Fillion Jr.
All right, get out.
Oh god.
Get out. I can.
Hey, that's
I'm
what they're
gonna
doing in
remove
Wonder
you
Woman, aren't they?
from Scream.
Isn't it like Steve Trevor the Third that they're doing in Wonder Woman 84?
We
I don't know how they're doing that. Is it like an
Yeah.
illusion?
I don't
That's
know.
what they're saying, because in the comics it was like the grandson.
I still prefer
Kinda
Indiana
like-
Jones, not a Nathan Drake fan. Oh,
Kind of like how Kat
I love them
banged
both.
Peggy Carter and the niece, the great niece. Same thing with
Mhm.
Wonder Woman. The granddad
but-
and the grandson.
Yeah, but Peggy was still alive. Steve Trevor died.
Yeah.
So, he died when he was young. So it can't be some sort of lineage because Peggy was still alive.
I hope it's not one of those illusions or it was all a dream.
Yeah, that's one of the rumors I heard too. That I forgot who the villain is, but I guess his thing is
Maxwell
granting
Lord.
wishes. Yeah, or he has something that grants wishes. I don't know.
A lamp.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I don't know DC as much as others. Yeah. So I leave that to you, Bob. You read it more than I do.
Speaking of Marvel, I think April 1st is going to be the first time there's going to be no new issues out, right? For
You
comics.
mean tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Like I think Marvel. I'm not sure about DC, but yeah, nothing new.
What if it's an April Fool's joke?
Surprise! Oh, you know what? What's an April Fool's joke? Honest Trailers released the video for the Honest Trailers Justice League Snyder Cut.
Nick,
Yeah,
I know you're
Nick's
still
not
watching,
here,
Nick.
one of our Nerd Reactor guys. And I didn't even watch it. You know what I watched instead? I watched Andy Signor's reaction to that. And if you don't know who Andy Signor is, he's the creator of Honest Trailers, and he's been
Shunned.
shunned, especially after the whole Harvey Weinstein incident. And one of the ladies was accusing him of stuff, but everyone believed her because other people started like saying, "Oh, he was flirting with me." So people would send that story, like, "Oh, he was flirting," or "He was doing this." And so people clumped that together with the main person's story about how she was sexually assaulted or whatever, and then he got shunned by the Honest Trailers team. But he came back with actual proof that they had.
It was all her.
It was reciprocal relationship, and he has receipts and all that, and text messages, and proving
Pictures.
that it was consensual. And even after that, even all the proof, he did a video. You watch that video. They still shunned him, like the team at Honest Trailers. So I'm like, wow.
Yep.
You know, I don't know what to say about that. But I feel for Andy Signor. But so he's doing a reaction to Honest Trailers, and he was like, they could have done this. Like, if you want to make fun of it, go all out, because the trailer, Honest Trailer, was being half and half, like kind of making fun of Justice League, but kind of making supporting it. Like, come on, release the Snyder Cut. And so Andy's advice is to, like, if you want to go all out, either go all out on talking crap on it or praising it. You can't try to do half and half on an Honest Trailers. So I was like, yeah, I can see that. Because I was watching, I was like, it feels kind of like tame compared to if we were to go all out.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you guys are fans of Honest Trailers now.
Nope.
How about before? You guys never been fan of Honest Trailers? Never.
I mean, I have watched it. I just stopped watching just YouTube and stuff in general. Had nothing to do with all that. It's just, whenever I see it, I'm like, do I have time to watch it? No, not
You have
really.
time, you know why? You have a 4K TV, HDR, and I think out of all the platforms, streaming services, whatever, HDR stuff, Netflix, Amazon, the best HDR 4K content comes from YouTube.
Still would not watch on YouTube.
Well, okay, watch the it might be boring because it's like animal nature stuff, flowers.
There's
But, like,
nothing
the
wrong with
colors,
that.
man. The colors.
There's nothing wrong with that. I just, have no desire to look it up. I got other stuff I gotta, watch in the meantime.
You do me a favor, Mark.
What?
I'll send you a link. Just watch that. That's it. That's all I ask. If you don't like it, cool. If you like it, let me know. I just want to hear your thoughts, because 4K HDR, it's amazing, and YouTube, it's got a lot of cool stuff to show off. It's a demo piece, It's amazing.
I mean, even if I like watching it, I won't go out of my way to watch every single, 4K HDR thing on YouTube.
There's some amazing stuff, though. I'm like, oh my god!
I will take your word for it.
Yeah.
But fine, send me the link anyways. I'll watch it.
Yeah. Especially space stuff. Space HDR. Oh my god.
I like space stuff on HDR.
Yeah.
I don't go out of my way to look at anything though either. But I don't know. I don't like when people make fun of other people on their hard work, and I'm sensitive.
For example.
Like the Honest Trailers. It's not my thing.
Because Honest Trailers is about, it's a parody,
Yeah, I don't like South Park though. Like I'm not.
So you don't like Weird Al?
Nope.
Oh,
Not really.
God.
Jeez.
I'm pretty sure there's a Disney movie out there that makes fun of someone.
I mean, like
Onward made fun of something.
Olaf with they make fun of they do, but
Well, it's like they make fun of each other though. I'm trying to think of like pop culture.
I don't know.
Pretty sure Onward made fun of something like Lord of the Rings.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Dungeons and Dragons.
There was references. I don't know if it was making fun of it though. They were paying homage.
Yeah, it's fun.
So just think of it that way. Think of it as paying.
Wait a minute. Does that mean you don't like watching comedians? Because they make fun of everyone.
Sometimes it depends on what the humor is.
I'm
a weirdo.
Every comedian makes fun of somebody.
I'm totally aware of it.
Have you ever been to a comedy show?
Yes, I have.
What happened there?
I usually have fun. It's fine.
Because alcohol's involved.
Yeah.
So that means you need to start drinking while watching Honest Trailers and Weird Al.
I don't know. I don't need to. I know. I'm a weirdo. Well aware.
Well, we have different types of humor. Not everyone likes puns. There are people I hate puns. So
yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you things awkward.
No.
I feel like it
You
made
made
things
everything so awkward now. This is so awkward that we're going to end the stream right now. And with that, check you guys out, or you can check us out next time. And goodbye.